For more Magic the Gathering resources, check out my friends at paperchampion.net and Kitchen Table MTG. Hello everybody, we are playing Jund Reanimator in Standard. Yes, I'd like to go first. This looks okay. Alright, so we'll keep it. Alright, so, yep, we will play a game trail first, revealing Canyon Slough. Alright, and do we want to traverse? I don't think we need to traverse just yet. Let's just see what happens here. Alright, so next turn we can get a Grim Flayer out. Alright, and then... okay, so Swamp, okay. Alright, go. Okay, Evolving Wilds is alright, so let's get our Grim Flayer online as soon as we can here. This way my opponent might be able to, like, if they don't play anything next turn, then I can start trying to beat them down. Okay, so they got something. Fatal Push. Yep. That's okay. Getting rid of removal is alright with me. Alright, so I got a little bit of removal of my own, which is okay. So next turn I can play Canyon Slough and then get Channeler Initiate out. Okay. Alright, oh, another Grim Flayer. Okay, let's do that. Let's go play. Okay, green, black, another Grim Flayer. Alright, and go. Alright, so opponent has another Fatal Push. Alright. My opponent has just, got lucky and got all the removal, so that's alright though. It sometimes happens. Okay, so next turn I can get Channeler Initiate out. Okay. Alright. Let's see what they have here. Blooming Marsh. Okay, well, let's go put out a Blooming Marsh then. We will play green-black, get out a Channeler Initiate. Okay, just a mana dork right now. Counters. Okay, so opponent cycling. Okay. Looking for something. Alright. Alright, so there we go. Next turn I have... okay, so I've got Cut to Ribbons. Okay, so if my opponent plays anything, and then Traverse eventually will help me find something I might need. I don't really want to play it for land right now, because I'm getting like tons of land as it is. Alright, let's go. Might as well play the Evolving Wilds, since that's going to come in, basically be a tapped land. Do I need to get mana fixing? No, we'll just tap this for mana. Tap it for red, I suppose. Actually, yeah. Okay, we'll just waste it. Okay, just be able to get a little bit of a beater online here. Okay, opponent's holding priority. Alright. And end my turn. Alright, so let's see. I still got Cut to Ribbons out. Man, my opponent must have something big. Come on, I could use something big. Vessel of Nascency. Okay, so let's go play. I forgot to crack my Evolving Wilds. Okay, so let's go play Vessel of Nascency. Okay, and a Forest. Okay, I will not crack it this turn. I'll crack it on my opponent's upkeep. Alright. Yeah, sure. That's fine. And let's actually just go in for one against my opponent. Haha! Only 19 more turns of that. Alright, so this turn, let's not forget to crack our Evolving Wilds. Okay, so opponent's getting something. Okay, what do they have? Draw X cards, discard X, then discard a card. Okay. So pull from tomorrow. Okay. They only one card is basically all instants. All right. So did they find what they were looking for? They're probably looking for like an Ulamog or something like that, something big. All right. Let's sack this before I forget. Okay. We will grab a mountain. Sure. Okay, and let's actually sacrifice our Vessel of Nascency. Okay. So we look for an artifact creature. Okay. Well, another Vessel of Nascency, I guess. Okay. And go. Unlicensed Disintegration is actually okay. So let's go Vessel of Nascency. Again. Do we crack it now? I don't think we do it now. Right, so let's just hold this up. Alright, we'll do it on our opponent's upkeep, because then we can have... forgot to attack. Man! Then we can have all the mana we need. Right, to cast whatever it is that we need on next turn. Okay, so discarding a bunch of things. Alright, luckily my opponent's playing super slow, because, man, I've got really nothing. Okay, Evolving Wilds, sure. Okay, so let's crack red-black, sacrifice Vessel of Nascency. Alright. Alright, maybe get, sure, let's get out of Evolving Wilds. Alright, just because that'll help thin out my deck a little bit. Okay, well, at least I'm cycling through all the cards that I don't need. Okay. Oh, Gearhulk. Okay, that's alright. So now I've got Delirium online, actually. So let's go get Evolving Wilds. We'll Traverse the Ulvenwald. Okay, so I can go Delirium style and get whatever I want. So let's go get... Glorybringer, I guess? Okay, that's going to force my opponent to have some removal. Okay, so 4 and 5 for Glorybringer. Okay. Does my opponent have a counter? No. Alright, let's move to attacks. Okay, so now they've got something. What do they have? Some form of removal. Unlicensed Disintegration? No. Cast out? Okay. Okay. When Noxious Gearhulk enters the battlefield, destroy target creature. Alright. Okay, so opponent's got some removal for Glorybringer. Okay. Go. Okay, they're cracking Evolving Wilds. Sure. Okay. So, do they have something? Alright, so opponent's got tons of mana. 7, 8 mana. Okay. Well, 7 mana. Okay. That's tons. They should have enough to cast almost anything they want. I'm waiting for a Gearhulk to come out here. What do they have? Something big. Okay. Just waiting. Okay, getting the right mana. What are they waiting for here? A Sorin. Alright. Okay, and Fatal Push. Okay. That's not that important now. Okay. Okay, and turn. Okay, so we will search your library for a basic land. We will grab a swamp. Alright. Chandra. Okay, I will take a Chandra. But do I have destroy target creature or planeswalker? Nope. Okay, well, let's get a Chandra out. We can start damaging Sorin. So, reveal the top card of your library. You will lose a life equals cover mana cost. Okay. Man, Sorin can just wreck Chandra, though. But still, I think that's the right play. Okay, so he's gonna tick down himself to destroy Chandra. So let's go and get her out. So that's, I think I just tapped one too many. Alright, so Chandra. Okay, so we will exile top card of our library, do 2 damage. We'll redirect that to Sorin. Channeler Initiate, nope. Okay, yes. Alright, so now if Chandra, if he wants to use Sorin to damage me, then he's going to have to get rid of him. If he wants to get rid of Chandra with Sorin, he can do that, but he has to trade off. Okay. So he'll have to -5 to do that. But he'll get 5 life out of it at the end, but he'll lose his Sorin. Okay. Prairie Stream, haha. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so come on, Glorybringer. Nope. Okay. Well, let's get Sheltered Thicket out. Oh, actually, maybe we could cycle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I'd rather just cycle the card. Yeah, I think so. Let's exile a top card for our library. Tick Chandra up. Okay, so no, we're not going to do that. We will redirect the damage to Sorin. Okay, then we will play Noxious Gearhulk, I guess. Noxious Gearhulk is a bad one to play right now, just because like I can't get its ETB trigger out. So I think right now I'm just going to cycle Sheltered Thicket. Okay, and see what I get. Oh, okay, do I have the mana for this? And I do. Alright, well, let's do it. So black, black, red. Alright, so let's get a Liliana out. Okay, so Liliana and Chandra. Okay, and we'll create a 2/2 zombie token. Okay, once our opponent lets us have it. Okay, or are they going to counter it? Do they have a counter? I'll be disappointed if they do. Oh, cycling, okay. Looking for something. Okay, disallow. Oh, boo. Alright. Alright, well, that's okay. Now, Chandra's ultimate is coming up soon. Deals 5 damage to target creature or player. Okay. Okay. Another land. Oh man, that's awful. Okay. So, does my opponent have a creature to play? Okay, I'm tapped out, so not much I can do. Shambling Vent. Okay. Going after Chandra. Okay. Probably. Okay, probably not going to do 2 to me. Okay. That's okay. So let's go Blooming Marsh. We will just tick up Chandra. Okay. Let's see. Destroy target creature or forest. Redirect. Yes. Okay, so Sorin's down to 3. Alright, and now I'm not tapped out, and I have an unlicensed disintegration, so if my opponent tries to tap out again, then I can, or trying to hit me with a Shambling Vent again, then I can always just unlicensed disintegrate it. Okay, Torrential Gearhulk. Okay. Okay. So opponent's gonna... Okay, draw 2 cards, sure. Okay. Now, I'm gonna hope that they don't convert a Shambling Vent, right? And they just go after Liliana with their Gearhulk. Okay. So, sure. Choked Estuary, man, they're so unlucky, they just keep drawing land. Okay. So... Alright, so let's see, they're attacking Chandra, so I don't think I can let you have that. So, Unlicensed Disintegration. Okay. So, no damage for you. Okay. Or I guess maybe they have a removal. Torrential Gearhulk. Alright. Another one. Okay, so they're gonna get back something else. Ouch. Okay. Disallow. Oh man, that hurt. Okay. Goodbye, Chandra. It was nice knowing you. Okay, so... Oh, okay, this is alright. So let's go, Do I have enough to cast everything here? I think I do. Let's go black, black. I don't have enough to cast everything. So that's 5. I need 6. I don't want to do that just yet. I might have to take 10 damage for this. How do I get out of this? So I need to go... I need 6 to get a Noxious Gearhulk out. Okay, so Noxious Gearhulk. Okay. Oh, counters like crazy. Counters for days. Alright, well, concede. I can't beat 2 Gearhulks and don't have the right removal. Okay, so... What do we do? What's good in this? So to start a target artifact or enchantment, that one's going to be just okay. I think Transgress the Mind is going to be better for me. And I think that's better than, say, Tireless Tracker and Arlinn Kord. Okay. Sweltering Suns is not that good. Painful Truths, let's see. No. Dispossess. No. Manglehorn. Okay, that might be okay. Let's see. Kalitas, not really great. Ishkanah. By force is going to be pretty good. Alright, so those to get rid of their Gearhulks. Okay. So a little bit more removal. Let's go down an Ishkanah and maybe a Servant of the Conduit. Alright, let's try it like that. So just a bit more removal. Alright, and I think I just need to have a faster board presence. Right, like once I get something down, if I can get something down quickly, then my opponent's going to be, like, they're playing pretty slow. So I think I'll be okay if I can just play a little, get things down a little faster. Alright, I think this is okay. So let's keep it. Alright, so I can go turn 1, Canyon Slough, turn 2... Okay, so turn 2 forest into Grim Flayer. Then maybe find, if I can't find a land, then Traverse the Ulvenwald into Unlicensed Disintegration. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit too much too soon, but okay, we'll go Grim Flayer. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a Fatal Push right now. Okay. Grim Flayer might be good if they don't have a Fatal Push to kill it. Okay, of course. Okay. Okay, so what do I have here? Evolving Wilds, sure. Let's go tap for Traverse the Ulvenwald, and let's get some mana online here. I'm going to need double red, so let's get a mountain. Okay. And go. So I want to try and get a Glorybringer out online as soon as I can, but next turn I actually get Chandra out, which is good. Then turn after that, Glorybringer. Okay, so let's tap that. I've got double red. I'm going to need double black eventually, so let's get a swamp. Okay. Alright, so let's go tap, 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 and tap for Chandra, Torture Defiance. Okay, does my opponent have counters? They have not representing any blue mana. Cycling, okay. Okay, so let's tick her up. We'll just exile a top card. Can't play it, so no. 2 damage to my opponent. Alright, so that's going to be pretty good. Next turn will be Glorybringer. Right, and then after that maybe Grim Flayer. So do they have something to get rid of Chandra? Cast out. Okay, ugh, that's so annoying. Okay, but still. Okay, so next turn is not Glorybringer. Turn after that, I suppose. Okay, so let's go tap tap for Grim Flayer. Okay, and does my opponent have even more removal? Okay, come on, something good. Okay, so nothing for my opponent, which is good for me. Sheltered Thicket. Okay, so let's get... I can't get Liliana out. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see, do I have 5 mana? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're Liliana. Okay, let's make our opponent have the counter. Okay, like I can sit there, but my opponent's got so much draw that it's gonna be hard for them to, for them to ever not have a counter, right? So let's see what they have here. They're gonna flash in something. Glimmer, all right. Okay, so Glimmer of Genius looks okay. Bottom, draw 2 cards. Put a card on bottom and top. Okay. Okay, so let's tick up. Create a 2 black zombie. Hopefully I'll get Grim Flayer. Alright, Grim Flayer's online. Okay. We'll just swing. That's nice. Okay. So Grim Flayer is going to allow me to fill some more things into my graveyard. Okay. So what do I want to put in my graveyard? None of these really. Let's go, actually I don't need much of this, so let's go Fatal Push to the graveyard, Forest to the graveyard. Okay. Traverse the Ulvenwald to my hand, then I can use that to search for a creature. Okay, play Sheltered Thicket and go. Okay, so next turn I'm swinging for 6. I've got Liliana, right? I can... Alright, I also have Glorybringer online. Okay, so I can traverse. Now what do I want to look for? Maybe Gearhulk again? So what do I do? Okay, so let's go Traverse the Ulvenwald. Okay, and we will grab... let's go Noxious Gearhulk. Actually, let's go get a Glorybringer. Okay, we will play a Glorybringer. Okay, so Glorybringer out. Okay, opponent's got... Gonna counter it? Okay, counter target creature spell, sure. I will return target creature to the battlefield. Okay. Can they counter that? Okay, just cycling. Okay, sure. Alright, so I'm swinging for 10. Just attack, not exert. Exert only destroys a creature, right? Yeah. Okay. So swinging for 10. Okay, I can control some of my draw here. Okay, this one can go to the graveyard. Transgress the Mind might be good. Unlicensed Disintegration might be good too. Okay, so we'll go on top and on top. Okay, so next turn I'm pretty much going for lethal. Alright, so what does my opponent have? Do they have a way out of this? Okay. So does my opponent now? I don't know what my opponent could have that would get them out of this. Oh, nothing. All right. All right, sweet. Looking good. Okay, so just some earlier threats, some faster play. Kind of made the day there. All right. I think we just play it back the same. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that would go better here. So let's go submit, and we'll just run it back the same way. Man, it kind of sucks when you're taking like Tireless Tracker out, you know. But you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get something similar and be able to get Grim Flayer online quickly. My opponent doesn't really have any early threats. They just have some removal, mostly counters. So if I can get stuff out early when my opponent doesn't have the counters, then or the removal, then you know, obviously that's the same with every game though. Okay, so opponents, of course, they're going to choose to play first. All right. All right, so almost an all-lander. I need early threats. I don't think I can keep this. All right, well, I guess I'm hoping for the best here. Okay, so let's go. Okay. Man, it's just hard to go down to 5. Once you go down to 5, it's really hard to win. So let's go turn 1, Evolving Wilds, go. Okay. Let's see, what's my opponent got? Okay, so Sunken Hollow, Swamp, sure. Gonna get something out. What are they gonna do? Cycle? Transgress, okay. Pull the Liliana. Okay, that's the only card he can take. Alright, so that's awful. Okay, so we'll just sack Evolving Wilds. We need black mana, so we'll grab a Swamp. Okay. Something good. Oh, this is wretched. Okay, reveal Forest. Let's get out a Channeler Initiate. Okay. Alright, and go. Come on. Big threat. Okay, could really use like a Grim Flayer or something like that. Okay. A Chandra is pretty nice, so let's get out a Forest. Okay, so we'll go red, red, green. Okay, Chandra. You gonna counter it? Of course. Okay. How many counters can they have though, right? Alright, so let's go. Next turn I'll try and Traverse the Ulvenwald. Okay, if I have to, I will anyways. So opponent's got nothing. They're basically playing a version of Draw-Go. Probably the worst way to play Magic. Well, it's not the worst, it's just super annoying. Like this Draw-Go, hold up counter type play. Fatal Push. Alright. So we'll play this. We will Traverse the Ulvenwald. Okay, just grab another Swamp, I guess. Okay, and oh, I already played the Canyon Slough, so alright. Alright, so yeah, now do I Traverse again? No, because I'm very close to actually getting this online. So if I can if my opponent plays anything, I can Fatal Push it, then I could get Delirium online. So if they play a creature, I'm okay. They're probably not going to play a creature though. Okay, I think Fatal Push might not be the greatest card to have in here. Okay, what do they have? Something? Kalitas. Okay, 4 mana. Alright. Well, let's go to play a swamp. We don't have Delirium online, so I think we just hold. Let Kalitas kill our Channeler Initiate and then Traverse the Ulvenwald on him. Actually, we'll just a swing with it, actually. See if my opponent will block. Okay, nope. Alright, because Kalitas is going to end up getting 3 life back for him anyways. Okay. Okay, so come on, Glorybringer or something. Okay. Channeler Initiate again. Okay, so let's go. Sure, let's get Mountain online. Oh. Yeah. Play a Channeler Initiate. Okay, we'll put the counters on this creature. Okay. Creature's left the battlefield. Okay, and destroy Kalitas. Okay, does he have a counter? Ah. Alright. Still, I can block Kalitas. Alright, and go. I still don't have Delirium online. Okay, of course. Alright, so need something big here. Like, Glorybringer would be super, super nice. Blooming Marsh is absolutely not what I wanted. Alright. Okay, so I'm taking 7 here. That might be it for me. If I don't get like something good next turn, like a Glorybringer, then I'm just hooped. So, okay. Opponent's got something. Okay, Glimmer. Okay, sure. Now opponent's tapped out, which could be good. Come on, Glorybringer. Glorybringer. Come on, Glorybringer. Okay, something. What do they have? Transgress? Haha, nothing. Okay, so they whiffed on Transgress. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, concede. Good game. Well, that's sometimes how it rolls. You just get totally land flooded and, you know, your opponent just controls the hell out of you. Well, anyways, that's sometimes how it goes. Enjoy the match. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.